The burning bush encounter erupted into this season of settled routine, transforming ordinary ground into holy space through the sheer weight of divine presence. The fire that did not consume became the perfect symbol of God's nature, power that transforms without destruction, presence that illuminates without consuming. The command to remove his sandals acknowledged the holiness of the ground, the recognition that he stood on territory beyond ordinary human claim. This theophany revealed God's name as I am who I am, the self-existent, eternal one whose being requires no external validation or permission. Your own divine encounters may come similarly unexpected, interrupting comfortable routines to reveal greater realities. The ground beneath your feet becomes holy, not because of its location, but because of who stands upon it with you. Moses's 5 objections to his calling reveal the lingering scars of his earlier failure and the humility born of wilderness preparation. Who am I? Expressed not false modesty, but genuine awareness of his inadequacy for the task ahead. Who are you? Sought to understand the nature of the power that would accomplish this deliverance. What if they don't believe me? Acknowledged the credibility gap created by his long absence and previous failure. I am not eloquent, pointed to his perceived communication limitations. Please send someone else represented the ultimate surrender of personal ambition. Each divine response addressed not merely the practical concern, but the deeper identity issue, transforming Moses's understanding of both God and himself. Your own sense of calling likely encounters similar objections arising from past failures or perceived limitations. Divine commissioning never relies on our adequacy, but always on God's sufficient grace. The transformation of Moses's staff from shepherd's tool to divine instrument demonstrates how ordinary things consecrated to God become extraordinary in their effectiveness. The same rod that guided sheep would now authenticate God's message through miraculous signs. This pattern repeats throughout Scripture. The slingstone of David, the widow's oil, the lunch of a boy, where God uses the ordinary to accomplish the extraordinary. The significance lies not in the object itself, but in its surrender to divine purpose. Your own ordinary resources, when placed in God's hands, become potential instruments of miraculous intervention. The staff reminds us that God specializes in using what we already possess rather than requiring what we lack.